and it's going to make a mess. Forget that. Hi, this is Paul Kurtz with Hunter's Blend Coffee, and we're going to talk about something today I don't have a lot of experience in, but I do know that the cowboys on the open range back in the day, as they say, drank a lot of coffee. They didn't have French presses. They didn't have Hario V60s. They didn't have foldable V60s. They just had a cook wagon who had a big pot and would have boiling water whenever you needed it. And they would just dump the coffee in the boiling water. So we're going to do that today. See what we get for cowboy coffee. One of the things about boiling coffee, typically that's considered, you don't do that, is that boiling over extracts the grounds. But what I have is a fairly coarse ground coffee that we're going to let it roll in a boil about 30 seconds to 1 minute, and we're coming up to our boil. Once we're done boiling and we shut it off, we let it come off a boil, and then you put a third a cup of cold water into it. We've got a boil. We're going to dump the coffee in, and it's going to make a mess. Forget that. Yeah.
What the world?
Jeepers. I probably put way too much coffee in. So as you can tell, we made quite a mess here. This is not something that I do much of. But typically, the cowboy would have a big pot. And he didn't fill it all the way up. And they didn't have the boiling over problem. But it would make a real mellow coffee. It was not very acidic, or if someone had a problem with acid reflux, it'd be very smooth for them. And it was a way of making coffee, but the trick that is said to work is the cold water shocks the grounds to the bottom. And I'm going to just pour off a little bit of this so I get those grounds that are sitting right there. And then here's a fresh cup. And really what's coming out is very few grounds from that coffee. I actually think it works. But I would not recommend you do this in your wife's kitchen. Have a good day.